It became known why Gumenik did not come to the awards ceremony of the Russian Championships. Earlier it was reported that the bronze medalist in men's single skating Peter Gumenik for medical reasons could not attend the awarding. Information from the FFKR. After training felt bad. Waited for the doctor to give a conclusion. After that, it was decided that he would participate in the demonstration performances, wrote journalist Konstantin Lesik in the Telegram channel. After that, Peter safely performed in the demonstration number. In Chelyabinsk, December 24, on Sunday, performances were held after the end of the competition at the Russian Figure Skating Championships. The showcase performances included the top 5 competitors from the competition, as well as specially invited and local athletes from Chelyabinsk. Expectations were high, even during the championship. Sonia Muravieva, Adela Petrosian and Kamila Valieva hinted at surprises to come. Even Valieva, who already had a showcase number this season, promised something new. Video performances of figure skaters with demonstration programs see on our website figureskating.org. The first surprise was the appearance of Danny Samsonov, who placed 5th at the Russian Championships, as Super Mario. His interesting outfit in the red and blue costume of the hero, Italian mustache and cap, looked very canonical, emphasizing the image from the computer game. In the demonstration performances, Alexandra Boakova and Dmitry Kozlovsky spent the most time on the ice, 4 minutes and 6 seconds. They were followed by Sofia Muravieva with 3 minutes and 46 seconds and Kamila Valieva with a number 3.5 minutes long. Sofia Leontьeva and Daniil Gorelkin, who took 5th place in ice dancing, demonstrated an amazing trick. They passed a globe on the ice together, symbolizing this world to the music of Polina Gagarina A Million Voices. Elizaveta Shaniva and Pavel Drozd also amazed with their number full of humor. The partner untwisted Shaniva and spectacularly slowed her down in the final number. Ksenia Sinitsina in a fur hat and white dress presented a number on the theme of Prostokvashino, and then unexpectedly took skis and, quoting a famous phrase from the cartoon, "It's not the technique came, I came myself, on skis, threw the props overboard." Peter Gumenik also impressed the audience with his performance to the music of Winter in the Hut, despite the preliminary medical problems, because of which he was not present at the awards ceremony. Irina Kavernina and David Narizny presented their random number with props, a chair for her and a microphone for him, starting the performance with Narizny in character as a singer. Kamila Valieva wowed with her entrance. First, she sat at the curb with her phone in her headphones, changing tracks. The first 2 were Johnny's Comet and My Michelle's Winter in My Heart. But then there was the real trend blast. The final track is Angel Pajala, the soundtrack from the TV series Word of a Patson. In general, Kamila picks up all the trends in time. In December 2022, a number in the image of Wednesday Addams. Now, to the soundtrack of another fashionable series. Just a few days after the release of the final series. Alexandra Boakova and Dmitry Kozlovsky took to the ice in colorful images. Sasha was Catwoman and Dima was Batman, repeating a popular number they showed earlier. Vladislav Dikidze also surprised the audience. Having finished his number, he smiled happily and left the ice, dancing along the way. Sofia Muravieva presented the image of the White Swan, staying true to her gentle style. Russian champions Anastasia Mishina and Alexander Galyamov came out with an unexpected number especially for Chelyabinsk residents, wearing t-shirts with "I love Chelyabinsk" and a heart written on their backs. Yevgeny Simonenko performed a number to K-pop music, but suddenly the Russian champion, Adalia Petrosian, joined in, creating an unexpected duet, which she warned about after the championship. Adalia Petrosian closed the performances to the song Snow by Elena Vainga, demonstrating a tender number as well. The final chord was the exit of all skaters on the ice, ending the championship. Plushenko told why Valieva refused to do the second triple axel. At the Russian Championships in Chelyabinsk, Sofia Valieva jumped one triple axel in the free skating program. The figure skater won silver. Sofia is just not ready yet. She has already stepped on this rake at the Russian Grand Prix stage in Moscow. She didn't listen to her coaches and did everything in her own way. The risk was not justified. Now Valieva is an experienced athlete who learns from her mistakes and listens to advice. All the more so because I try to listen to athletes. Sofia performed the technical content that we had planned. It was important for her to jump the triple axel in both the short and free program. She recovered this most difficult jump and performed it perfectly in the warm-up. Of course, there is something to work on and something to strive for. We will work on quadruple jumps, recover the salcho, learn the tulip. These are the plans for the end of this season. Plus 2 triple axels in the free program, said two-time Olympic champion and coach Yevgeny Plushenko. Yevgeny Plushenko told what became the most difficult for him in coaching. What has been the most difficult for Coach Plushenko this season? Injuries that haunted my athletes. During the preparatory period I took all my skaters to Kislovodsk on purpose, so that they could breathe and build a base for the whole season in the Middle Mountains. But all the same it was not possible to avoid injuries. This applies not only to Valieva, but also to Sofia Titova and Veronika Thelina. Nikita Sarnovsky was injured at the competitions, he broke his shoe and tore a ligament. We are slowly coping with this problem. I am learning a relatively new profession of a coach. Specially started with initial training groups to understand and feel this craft. Now we have brought up our own star, a prize winner of the Russian Championship. This is a new and very interesting page in my life. How do you manage to find a common language with the parents of figure skaters? There are some inadequate characters in this environment. But I immediately kick them out together with their children. The atmosphere in the group should be positive, said the two-time Olympic champion. Plushenko said that he will accept all athletes who want to train with him. You have been building and finally built the Angels Plushenko Academy in Moscow. What plans do you associate with the work of your school? We already have about 200 people in the initial training groups, although we have just opened. We have a huge influx of people wishing to train. Sochi Olympic champion Yulia Lipnitskaya has recruited her own groups, Natalia Linishuk has headed the ice dancing department. We hope that in the near future she will have a full-fledged group. Irina Ushakova works very well with sports couples. We have the base, we just need to work. Will you invite already known skaters to your academy, as it was with Alyona Kostornaya and Alexandra Trusova? They came to me on their own. I've always said that I don't initiate inviting athletes from other groups. I will not change this principle. If athletes want to move to the Academy Angels Plushenko, they know the phone number to call. I will accept everyone who wishes to do so, said two-time Olympic champion Yevgeny Plushenko. Yevgeny Plushenko called Sofia Valievas' fall on the step track a stupid mistake. Valieva called her mistake on the step lane karma, which has haunted her for the second year in a row. Do you agree with that assessment? It's just a stupid mistake. Sonia came to the Russian Championships in good shape, healed the injuries that haunted her at the beginning of the season. She really wanted to prove herself, starting from the first day of the competition. She has a level 4 track, her skating skills are amazing. In this component she is one of the best in the world. This is the result of the work of Coach Plushenko? We've been working for 4 years, but she came to me with a good base. I already knew how to skate, but I just needed to develop these skills. How are you going to go through the transition age? I hope that we have already survived it. Although this season we had difficulties not only with Sonia. We are learning to cope with puberty. It is difficult to work with figure skaters, but no one said it would be easy, said the coach.